Hey, ladies, I got some advice for you on keeping your man happy. As men, we have some keys to happiness, things we need on a regular basis to keep us happy. Some men it's coffee, caffeine, some men it's alcohol, me it's weed, you know, and then we all have that one that's the same, it's pussy. Every straight man needs pussy to stay happy, and if you hit that in the right balance, you stay pretty fucking happy. Me, the thing is though, is like when I don't have a lot of weed, just a little bit of pussy will make me happy. But when you ain't got no pussy, Humboldt County ain't got enough weed to make me happy. Man, I've been with my wife for a long time, and we definitely advance in our sexuality different, men and women, because, like, we have sex and we have a good time and shit. And, like, I'm on the couch, I'm sitting there masturbating, and I lean up, nobody's home, so I lean up to turn the volume up and shit, and my dog licks my asshole. So I come all over the place. See, now up to this point, the freakiest shit we ever did is I slapped my wife on the ass and pulled her hair, you know, and now I'm hitting around trying to figure out how I can ask for a rim job. I got a friend, he's a pretty boy, man, girls like him. He doesn't really understand why or when, he just can't catch a fucking hint. Girls at the clubs grinding up on him, laughing at all his jokes, buying him drinks, and he's like, "Do you think she likes me?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, she likes you." And then, fuck, man, he's telling me a story the other day. He's like, "Yeah, dude, I was at this club. I met this bitch, and I'm like grinding up on her, and she's like fucking loving it and buying me drinks. And then she asked me to walk her to her car. So I walk her to her car, and she puts my dick in her mouth. Do you think she likes me?" I'm like, "You dumb motherfucker. I mean, does a bitch have to slap you with your own dick to wake you up and make you realize that she's interested?" Man, you ever get cottonmouth so bad from smoking weed that you go to kiss your lady and it's more like you're pulling a suction cup off a window than a kiss? You're like, yeah, brothers know what I'm talking about. Them brothers out there know what I'm talking about. Man, everybody needs to be careful out there smoking weed. It's just not, it's dangerous. Like, one time I had this fucking bag of weed, a lighter, and a Snickers. I didn't have anything to smoke it out of, so I carved the pipe out of the Snickers. Fuck around trying to get high, and I end up with type 2 diabetes and shit. Anybody else in here have a girl that can tell you what strain of weed you've been smoking based on the way your dick tastes? She's like, man, you had some good purple train wreck this week, didn't you, baby? Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna train wreck your face. But now, man, brothers, you need to be careful out there. Bitches be in the club rejecting you because your dick's got an earthy taste to it. When my son was being born, everybody's like, "Man, you need to go watch it. It's beautiful. It's the most wonderful thing on earth." They're fucking lying. I saw that shit, dude. It was more like my favorite playground was turned into a fucking war zone. Blood and ass everywhere, man. I'm fucking standing there like this. And then the fucking doctor comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, I think you need to, watch for the warning signs of postpartum depression." I'm like, "Postpartum depression? What about my fucking post-traumatic stress syndrome?" You know who I hate? I hate the motherfuckers that think they're better than their own race. They got money and they're fucking living it up, so they're better than their own fucking race. But every motherfucker's got that thing in their past that just proves that stereotype. Like fucking black dudes, you fucking spent $2,000 on some rims and tires for a car that cost $550. You know, you got a white bitch pregnant and never called her again. Fucked around with a little, ended up with a milk chocolate baby named Chester. It just ain't right. And then there's those fucking white dudes, the same thing. They think they're better than other white people, but they're just hiding that fucking redneck inbred shit they did in the past, like, they fucking like made out with their cousin one time, finger banged their sister while they were balls deep in a farm animal. I mean, fuck, you ain't better than me. Man, I love eating pussy, so I can't understand when people don't. So I'm asking my black friend, I'm like, "Dude, why don't you like eating pussy?" He's like, "Well, black girl's pussy looks like roast beef." And I'm just thinking, Man, I love me some roast beef, a little pink in the middle. I got the Arby's fucking song stuck in my head. It's good mood food. I have this friend at work, and he's got this thing for the lesbian chick, and he's always like trying to hit on her, and he's wasting his time. And I'm always like, dude, you're barking up the wrong tree. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you ain't never heard that fucking saying, you're barking up the wrong tree? He's like, yeah, I heard it, but what does it mean? So finally, I just fucking, bad dog, there's no pussy up that tree for you.